Hello everyone, my name is Afroz Begum. I'm working as a trainer at ETech on the domain of testing. So I have overall 5+ years of experience as a QA engineer. I have worked with three companies in IT industry. So today my demo session is about software testing. First, let us understand what is that. So software testing. What do you mean by software testing? Software testing is a method to check whether the actual software product matches expected requirements and to ensure the software product is defect-free. See what I'm saying, software testing is a method to check whether the actual software product matches expected requirements and to ensure the software product is defect-free. So what is this meaning? Our main goal, our ultimate goal is to check the software whether the software is defect-free. And the second thing is to remember is expected requirements meet with the actual requirements. So our ultimate goal is to find out the defective, and so it's 100% free. So we should make it 100% free. And second thing is it's the requirements, whatever the clients give, whoever give me, the experiment requirements meet with the actual requirements. So this is all about software testing. So now there are two types of software testing that we do. One is manual testing and another one is automation testing. Okay. So our main goal is to identify the errors, gaps, missing requirements in contrast to actual requirements. We need to keep in mind about this main purpose. Okay. So what is manual testing and what is automation testing? So basically, manual way is the nothing but the human sitting in front of a computer and then manually executing all test cases. But here in the automated way, we create a automated script and that script we run in automated way. By run the automated script, we don't need any human interaction between that of any test cases and automatically executes and checks generates reports for us. In the manual way, we have to do manually perform the test cases and then execute all test cases and then perform and then given manual report. So we already know what is the main purpose of software testing. So our main goal is to identify the errors, gaps, missing requirements in contrast to actual requirement. Okay, so that thing we should keep in mind. That is our main purpose. So it is like that. Two more things to remember in software testing: white box testing, black box testing. So what is white box testing and black box testing means? So white box testing is actually the testing the application or testing the software, that internal structure of, um, I mean, testing the application. It's completely, we are going to test the internal structure of application or software. Whereas in black box testing means we don't do any internal structure or internal problems. We only check for external features, what that particular software is providing us. All the features, all the things that we have seen that we do in the black box testing and white box testing of the internal structure and internal things of a particular software on an application. So this is the basic introduction of software testing. So if you join the class, we will know all about things very detailed. Okay. Next, see first, before that, why we need to do a software testing. Okay. So let us see why the software testing is important. What is the need of software testing? See, as you can see, the software testing is important because with that we can find bugs, errors of it. So bugs and errors can be found as early as possible before we deliver the particular software to the client. With this software testing, we can easily find the bugs in an application because Properly tested software product ensure the reliability, security, and high performance, which further results in I mean, time saving, customer satisfaction, and customer effectiveness. So this is why the software testing is important. What is the need of software testing? So, so uh, as earlier we discussed, why we need to do a software testing. But my question is, what is the need of software testing? As you know, software testing is needed to solve the errors, bugs in an application. Why bugs or errors could be expensive and dangerous. So that's why it is called monetary loss, human loss, etc. So there are many examples in history of human mankind due to software bugs like in 2015, a fighter plane F-35 was not able to target an enemy if a fight plane due to a software bug. And another example is 1999 April. So $1.2 million were lost in military satellite launch due to software bug. Now this was costliest accident ever in the history just because of a software bug. So this is why the software testing is very important. In May 1963, the bank account of 823 people in US got credited of $920 million. This was again the biggest accident in history of human mankind. So just because bugs are there, so this is why the software errors we need to solve. For that we need a software thing. The software testing is very important. The main benefits of software testing. First of all, let me know what is cost effective. So cost effective is, see, you are testing a product, not testing if you develop the product, then you will deliver to the customer. So, but what if you find a bug before delivering to the client? It could be easy to fix the bug and it could be less costlier than rather than fixing the bug. After that particular software is delivered to the particular customer. So software testing helps improve finding the bugs and improve that particular software before delivering the product. So as you know, fixing the bug before delivering the product is much more easier, right? So this is cost effectiveness. Software testing increases the cost effectiveness. And while coming to security, people nowadays need trusted software, right? Whatever you making, they need trusted thing from you. So anyone need trusted software, right? So security is another factor that ensure the software testing. It helps reducing the risk of particular software before the delivering the product to the customer. It increases the security and reducing the risk of any kind of problem or bugs or anything into the software. So it is how the software, the particular software is impacted by software testing. So product quality. So whenever you use the software, whenever you buy something or anything you deliver to the particular software and particular client, you check the product quality, right? You want to deliver the best quality and they want best quality software. So how to ensure to delivering the best quality product to the customer? This is done by the software testing. As you test more and more, your product quality will increase, right? So whatever the application, whatever the product or software, you making the applications and developing. By doing that, testing, we increase the product quality. So this is one of the main factor that you need to keep in mind. And next one is customer satisfaction. So this is the main and final goal of any product, any software company to deliver the best customer satisfaction from their product. How you can achieve is this? By testing the user interface or user experience to increase the user experience makes better and increasing the customer satisfaction. So final, any company or any software is to deliver the best product to the customer, then the best customer satisfaction from the software or any product. So these are all the factors, these are all benefits by doing the software testing. Every time you get a bug, you should always think that bug before delivering the software to the customer. After that bug will be expensive or more difficult to fix it. So these are all the benefits of software testing. So our next slide is clarification. So it's about manual testing and automation testing. So as we know, two types of software testing. One is manual testing and one is automation testing. So it is a physically guy is sitting in front of the computer and he is executing all the test cases one by one. He has a written script on to his hand, seeing the script, executing the script and the test cases one by one, and executing and checking and generating the reports. And at the end, we will get a particular software. This is how the manual testing is. So, automation. It includes running automated scripts. We write an automated scripts and then we just run it. That particular script, we will automatically take the input. We provide the input into that particular thing and it automatically picks the data and pick into the software. Then it will run one by one and test the inputs and test cases suits. And that is done by automated script. So in this case, manual case, we require a proper human attention at all the time. But in automation, don't require any human interaction at any time. We just need to run the test cases and execute that and see the result. This is how the manual and automation testing. Both manual and automation testing are categorized into three different categories. So we have functional testing, non-functional testing, maintenance. So categories of software testing. In both the cases in manual also and in automation, we have these three types of categories in testing. So let us see one by one. Functional testing. Under functional testing, we do unit testing, integrated testing, smoke testing, UAT means user acceptance testing, localization testing, globalization testing, interoperability testing. These are the things that we do in functional testing. If we talk about non-functional testing, so endurance testing, load testing, volume testing, scalability testing, usability testing. So we have all these things. We have all this testing in non-functional testing. Basically, in the functional testing is the main testing. The inner structure of a program has been checked. In that case, we do functional testing. When coming to non-functional testing, these are the testings come under non-functional testing. Basically, it depends upon the particular software like endurance, load, scalability, etc. So functional testing done inside the software, testing inside features, checking and testing main functionalities of the particular software. So while in non-functional testing, only the main things are to be tested. So when coming to maintenance, after the software is developed, after the product is delivered, so the maintenance can be done at both the time. We have regression testing and normal maintenance. Regression testing means we will check if that particular task, if the particular software, if the particular thing is repeated or not. So these are three types of categories in the software testing, both in manual and automation testing. We will see all these things in detail in the next sessions. So stay tuned for that. And with this, we have end-to-end introduction of software testing. So what you will choose? So I must say, I choose to be in testing domain. But what is the reasons? I said I must choose. I choose to be in testing domain. But there are some reasons, right? Yeah, I have so many reasons. For a tester, he or she needs total application working knowledge. And this one is just amazing that you got to know each and every single thing about your application when you are testing. Developers will get only knowledge to their limited allotted module of that application. And second is life will with less stress or stress free as compared to developers. So the third point is, which I know, if you are a person of a type who always sees a glass as of empty, you will sure be a great tester. In automation testing, you can act as both tester and developer by coding scripts. Finally, final and my favorite, I just love testing anything. Let it be a software or a day-to-day life's lead thing. So why you preferred a testing? So why you preferred a testing? Everyone needs testing and one is not limited by a certain technology and you get to keep learning new things constantly. Hence, I choose thing and you will get a chance to work across multiple technologies or projects. So testing is an essential part of product delivery and needs to understand the art of product building, the end-to-end flow of it and the other dynamics apart from coding. Testing is a good starting point to become testing engineer or a manager or business analyst or product stakeholders in the future. Testing is a creative and original job which requires multitasking skills and communication. Having said all this, good testing interviewers can figure out how much of your enthusiasm is fact and real, and at the end, they normally choose people who are really looking forward to do testing. Unlike other interviews, in testing interview, they give higher value to the passion displayed apart from skill set. Few reasons you should think about pursuing a software testing career. So, one important thing is, as a tester, you are advocating the end user and making sure that they are being delivered a quality product. Without someone to find bugs before software is delivered, many business would be suffering from from poor reputations and unloyal customer bases. So, in that, our first reason is it's creative that we should think. It's creative means you have to get a little innovative when testing. The process is not going to be spelled out for you. In fact, it takes a little detective work by acting as the end user. You are the one who has to get creative when thinking of places there may be inconsistencies. So next is it's data driven. One of the coolest thing about a software testing career is that it is just as technical as it is creative. While most testers need to have a foundation of developing and coding as a baseline, they are also analyzing day-to-day data and product trends. Having a knowledge of computer science is uh, imperative, as you have to be someone that knows the in and out of software and the way it works. So you get to test the limit. So you can't go around smashing people laptops, but you to get the to explore software to see where it stops working. Of course, testers don't actually break software, but it can be really fun to find a bug no one thought existed in software everyone thought was working perfectly. So it takes especially critical eyes to find these things, I mean these kind of problems and solve them. So demand. It's in demand. If you want a high growth, high paying career, quality assurance is the way to go. As a software tester, you will always be needed and will find no lack of leading companies trying their hardest to recruit you. And there are constantly opportunities to grow in your career to reach a managerial level. There are many paths. Every company that uses software needs software testers, which is to say pretty much everyone needs software testers. Testers are valuable in basically any industry, from healthcare to retail to video games. Additionally, you can choose whether you want to go into manual testing, automation testing, performance testing, etc. And the last one is rewarding. You are essentially helping your company build a better product. If you take pride in your work and these companies you work for, then testing is an exceptional way to make a measurable difference in your organization goal. objectives, and bottom lines. So, in fact, you will probably see your impact every day on the job. As the software industry increasingly trends toward concepts like agile development, continuous integration, DevOps, and automation, communication becomes a highly important skill for software testers. This means that throughout the day, you will always be collaborating with the smart, interesting, and passionate people who share the same interest as you at every level in the organization. Additionally, one of the best thing about being a tester is the insanely supportive and robust community. From Stack Overflow to Twitter, testers are a tightly knit group who have each other backs, and always enjoy discussing best practices and trending topics in the industry. So, a few more reasons for enjoying testing. So, reducing customer pain. You can see customers suffer, and it's nice to be able to prevent those problems. The challenge of finding problems, nice to work on real world uses of software, understanding how people use software, developing an understanding of a variety of technologies, working and open ended problems. So you can choose this for the following reasons: choose, decide, pick, and select. So, why I'm saying, see, if you don't want to code, it's easy to identify faults than to code. So if you are good critic, you can show flaws identified at any phase, that is design, development, testing, etc. So developer may not have the complete understanding of the product developed, okay, but the tester will know the complete functionality of the product. If you want to deliver a quality product to the customer, if you want to have a challenging career, development will be similar in most of the projects. But for testing, you need to learn new skills quickly, and a number of projects will have the same testing approach. Developers codes only once, whereas tester has to perform smoke testing, anti-testing, regression testing, UAT testing, and retesting. So you need to have a lot of patience. Many people assume that there is not much growth in testing. Your attitude towards testing will make you what you want to be. When coming to salary packages, see, as of my knowledge, the average salary package for an automation engineer in India with 3 to 5 years of experience typically range from around 7 lakhs to 10 or 11 lakhs per annum. However, please note that these figures can vary based on factors such as the company size, location, industry, specific skills of the individual, and economic economic conditions. Salaries may have changed since then due to various factors like inflation, economic conditions, demand for automation engineers, and other market forces. I recommend checking the latest data from reputable sources like job portals, industry reports, or reaching out to recruitment agencies for the most up to date information on salaries in this field. So, how much salary can we expect for after 3 years of experience? For example, 3 years of experience as a software tester with the CTC of 5.5, 5.6 per annum in India. So in companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, Cognizant, you can expect 8 to 9 lakhs per annum. With the counter offer, it can go up to 10 to 11 LPA. In companies like Deloitte, EY, KPMG, PwC, you can expect 10 to 12 LPA. With the counter offer, it can go up to 15 lakhs per annum. And moreover, in companies like Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, you can expect 20 plus LPA. With the counter offer, it can go up to 40 LPA. So other companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, you can expect 30 plus LPA. So before that, see, the right decisions are the hinge of destiny. So make the right decision. Why I'm saying the important thing that you should remember and make right decisions. So if you go through the consultancies will charge in lakhs, like two or three for job placements, and most of them we can't trust, right? So instead of trusting consultants blindly, it good to run a skill try for an interview. Okay, so believe me, without knowledge, without skill, if you go through consultancy, then you will be thrown out of the company. So later, whatever money you pay will be wasted. So trust me, we will give proper training. With this training, if required, they can go as an experience as well. So I want to show some topic list. So this is an automation testing. So these are the concepts of manual testing concepts, software architecture, life cycle, what is testing, why we need to testing, definition of Sante, smoke, retesting, and regression, and manual testing introduction, drawbacks, severity, priority, how to report bugs, issues in Jira, TOSCA introduction. These are the brief concepts of manual testing. So, and moreover, here you can see TOSCA introduction. TOSCA, this is one automation testing. So I can give a training on automation testing. Automation in the sense TOSCA automation testing. So advantages, hardware requirements for TOSCA commander, architecture commander, TOSCA commander, how to create the project, what are the different sections in TOSCA, and what are the different dynamic sections in TOSCA. So next our topic is test folder, test case, modules, scratchbook. So these topics we will discuss in the next session, and control identifications, test configuration parameter, cross-browser testing, timers in TOSCA, rescan, action modes, libraries or modular framework. And these are the topics that we discuss. These are the short topics, and these also very short topics that we discuss, and we need to have a knowledge for as a tester. Desktop application testing, data driven framework, buffers, verify action modes, dynamic expressions, recovery scenarios, constraint modes, conditions, and practice end to end. So moreover, I want to show some more topics. So these are the manual testing concepts. So you should prepare in the ground level. Okay. So if you have strong ground level preparation, so then you can go automation testing. Manual testing is very important as well as automation testing. You should have both knowledge about manual testing and automation testing, because in interviews, the interviewers will ask you the combination of manual testing and automation testing. First, they will ask manual testing, and then later they will ask about automation testing. So very basic topics. I will say if you are fresher, I will start from here. If you are experienced, so you don't need this. Not required actually. So for knowledge purpose, I will say this, and introduction about types of testing. What is software testing? What is quality in software? Manual testing, automation testing. Why do we need testing? What is the expected result and actual result? Different environments in the project. Who is collecting the requirement from the client in your project? Analysis and types of documents. How we are getting the requirements in the project. So, and these are types of applications. What is web application? What is web application testing? Testing techniques, desktop application, desktop testing techniques. So differences between desktop applications and web applications, mobile applications. So types of mobile application, difference between the mobile and desktop application testing. And these are test case, documents and format, test scenario, test case format document, few test cases. And these are levels of software testing. So as we discussed earlier, functional testing, non-functional testing. See, how many testings are there? Under functional testing, white box, black box, unit, smokes, anti-regression, retesting, integration, system, user acceptance. And when coming to non-functional testing, see, performance, scalability, reliability, interoperability, localization, installation, usability, security, recovery, load, portability, compatibility. This comes under non-functional testing. So when coming to foundation of software quality assurance, so we will discuss SDLC, software development lifecycle, software development lifecycle models, software testing lifecycle, bug lifecycle in very detailed, defect classification, agile methodology, and drums. So testing topics. So these all topics we discuss in further sessions. So you will know what is that, and we will discuss in detail and test methodologies or testing approach. So test plan document, how it is, and the strategy document, entry criteria, exit criteria, test traceability matrix, bug traceability matrix, bug tracking and report, types of bugs, identifying the bugs, bug life cycle, reporting the bugs, defect classification, and finally, you will know test closure activities, means test execution, test deliverable, test summary, and reports. And as we know, these are the automation topics and these are the manual topics. So we will know these all topics in further sessions. So please, so so don't go through the consultants. I will say once again. So if you go through the consultancies, will charge in some lakhs. I mean two or three or four or five, whatever it may be, for job placements. And most of them we can't trust. So what I'm saying, instead of trusting consultants, so you should learn a skill and try for an interview. Without knowledge, without skill, we can't do anything. So if you go through consultancies, so without knowledge, without skill, if you join in someone company in IT industry, so you can't work, right? You will be thrown out of the company. So we will give a proper training with this. We will give proper training with this. If training, I mean, with this training, if required, they can go as an experience as well. And we will help them in interview preparation, resume building, and guidance and tips. If any reference, we will suggest. So without the help of consultancies and without any large investment, they can earn a very good job if they learn the skill, practice, and try hard. Just think once, okay? Thank you so much.